Welcome to the School Collabo online training guide. In this module, we will cover the classroom module. Classes are at the heart of every school. Classes are also at the heart of School Collabo. They are how the parents, teachers, and staff are connected. Being the heart of our product, there are many ways to get to a class. As a super user, you may see a list of all classes for your school in the right-hand navigation. Parents see all the classes their child is taking in the My Children block. Room leads and teachers can also get to their classes by going to the class menu. To access, click on the name of the class you want to get to the class page. Classes are entities in School Collabo that can have up to 3 teachers to support team teaching or assistance. They can also have up to 3 room leads or room parents, a class calendar, class messages, class events, a class chalkboard, and class documents. For each class, there are class events where parents can sign up to volunteer or to participate, as in a parent-teacher conference. Teachers can also load due dates for assignments and test dates in the class calendar. Class messages, which are covered in the message module, allow students who joined the class at a later date to catch up on all the messages sent since the class was created. If you have advanced privileges for the class, you will also see the Class Administration tab. We will dive into class administration now. One of the first activities that should be done when one is setting up their class is to add students to the class roster. From the class administration page, click on either of the class roster links. If you are adding names to the class for the first time, the page will look like this. Type in the search box either the student's first or last name. Select the correct student for each line, for as many students as are in the class. If you need to add more than 20 students, you can repeat the process after you've added the first 20. If you are adding a student to your class and it is the student's homeroom class, click on the homeroom box. If this is not the student's homeroom class, simply search by typing in the first few letters of the student's name. For non-IE browsers, we use searchable drop-downs to facilitate searching for users across the site. If you need to change a class assignment, have the teacher who owns the class roster to click on the student and change them to your class. Now your roster is populated, and you will see an Add Additional Students link at the bottom of your roster. If you click on this link, you can repeat the process of adding more students to the class roster until your class is filled. Now that you've learned how to navigate through the class page, how to add a student to the class roster, let's see how we would go about creating a new class. Mouse over the Admin tab in the top navigation and click on Create New Class. If you do not see the Admin tab in your menu, please contact your site administrator so that you may get the proper permissions. Give the class a name and choose the grade from the primary grade dropdown. Select one or more teachers for the class from the teacher dropdowns. If you do not see a teacher in the dropdown, it may mean that the teacher that you are looking for has not been applied the teacher role. Please contact your administrator to help you with that issue. You can add up to 3 room leads if you know them now. If not, only one teacher is required to create a class. You can set the days of the week the class will meet and the time of day it meets, or choose to leave that blank. Click Submit and your class will be set up. Repeat these steps for as many classes as you need to establish for your school. There are training exercises that match this module. Please contact your client engagement manager or your school administrator to obtain these exercises. This marks the end of the School Collabo online training classroom module. Thank you.